Well, sat for a couple hours, whole lot of nothing. Really not liking the way the wind went. I thought the wind would do some different stuff, but it didn't. So I ended up moving my stand on the other side of that draw, down on the other side of the like a creek bed, old creek bed, more of a wash than anything. There's a stream down or a spring down there, but it's more of a wash than anything. So I ended up just climbing down, moving my stand on the other side because the wind is way better on that side. And I actually have a little bit better angle. I debated putting my tree stand in that tree anyways, and didn't because it's a smaller tree, but now that I set it up there and sat for a second, I like it a lot better. So I'll sit there in the morning and see how that goes. But it's about 2 now, so I'm going to go in and grab me a late lunch and then get ready to head out for the evening. So I'm going to sit the field tonight and see how that goes. I got my little pop-up blind thing. So we'll see how that goes. Not much going on today. This is just weird. This is talking to one of the neighbors, and the weirdest opening day ever for Pennsylvania rifle. It's just not a lot of shooting, nothing moving. It's weird. So there's a shot. At any rate, let me go get situated here. All right. Well, it's late afternoon. It's 3:30, a little later than I wanted to get out here, but that's okay. Set up here, this brush pile behind me is in the middle of the field, the old hay wagon in here by this old brush pile. And I got the field down in front of me, and where I shot that doe. So so where I was sitting before where I shot the doe, I'm like way out in the field, past the bean field into the pasture. And then hopefully those deer will be coming out here in front of me. Be nice to see something. I haven't really said much. I haven't really filmed much because nothing been going on. Got out there this morning, got set up, and heard some stuff down there, but nothing going on. And then sat most of the day. I came in like mid-morning, like 9:30. I went back out at 10:30. Came back in at 1:30. So I talked to the neighbors, and they haven't seen anything either. So Chris, he's been out today out there in California with his wife. They saw a forky. By the time they saw that it was a forky, which was what is legal, they can't shoot a spike, it was too late. They couldn't get a shot on. But then they had some does, which they can shoot, came in, and there's a glare. She couldn't get a shot, and then they took off. So they're gonna go back out tomorrow in the same spot. Hopefully have some good luck tomorrow out there. But yeah, it's been a good day. I'm all frustrated, but I thought for sure there'd be some stuff moving around today. But it doesn't seem like there's a lot of people out, which blows my mind. I haven't heard a whole lot of shooting. I don't know if it has something to do with. So this year, Pennsylvania, normally the whole 2 weeks is buck or doe. But this year they did a split, where the first week is just buck and the second week is buck or doe, at least in this area. And so I don't know, like maybe people got their bucks during the archery season and aren't out, or what, I don't know. It's weird. First Saturday opener, you would think this place would be packed. That's why I sat most of the midday, because I think people would be getting up, moving, and into their cars or whatever, getting lunch and stuff like that. That's why I try to get out sooner and back in when most people would be moving. But Nothing. Nothing at all. That's alright. That's how it goes. Maybe tonight someone will walk out down here. So I'm gonna sit back and relax and see what happens. Just keep our fingers crossed we can make this happen. If not, we'll try tomorrow morning. See if moving that stand over the other side of that draw helps at all. Who knows? I can get in there a little bit easier. I'll have to walk through as much of the woods to get to it. So that's something. Maybe tomorrow, instead of going down below the barn, I'll just swing wide and dump in on the other side. Maybe that'll... maybe I won't spook anything. That may have been part of the problem this morning, is that I spooked deer getting in there. So, we shall see. Anyway, I'm gonna sit here and ponder. Alright folks, that's a wrap for tonight. I'm gonna head in. Saw those deer come out, and that was it. I mean, they had the 2 spikes and the those does. It was total of 10 deer. I don't know, because you saw they came out and then they were only out for like 10 minutes, and then they went back in and then came out 2 different places. I had those 2 does that came out right there close. That was 60 yards, and then it's about 150 yards to the corner-ish. That's where those other ones came out the second time. So it was hard to see because it was getting so dark, but I'm not sure. So yeah, I mean, it could have been some of the same and then some more different ones, because there's a bunch of deer that run around back in there, come out at night. So I could hear stuff down there even when those first ones came out. I know there was more back down there because I could hear them. So who knows? I was really hoping that big boy I saw would come out, but hey, I don't know if he's even still around. He may have been taken during archery season. There's a possibility. So good on that person. Happy for them. So I mean, there's more bucks around though, so it's not gonna care. A buck's a buck. Just get a good one. I just didn't really want to. I could legally take one of those spikes, but because I'm military, I just I don't know, save it for my nephew, get a shot, or my dad keeps saying he might shoot one. He's elderly, disabled, so if he wanted to, have at it. For me, I just didn't really want to. So not that there's anything wrong with it. Just for me personally, I just didn't think it was the right thing, military or not. So anyway, I'm going to wrap it up and get in here and eat some dinner. But as always, thanks for following along, guys. Please give us a thumbs up on the like, leave a comment, and as always, we appreciate all you subscribers out there. And if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button right now. We really appreciate it. Really appreciate the support. So as always, thank you, and we'll see you on the next one.